What was supposed to be a night of celebration turned into disaster after 4 friends who were all drunk left the bar in the city without a designated driver. Designate a driver. Don't drink and drive.
This is your news source evening bulletin for today, Tuesday, the 20th day of August in the year 2024. I'm Gordon Mosley reporting, and here's what we're tracking tonight. Queen's College and the Anna Regina Secondary School have once again produced several of the country's top performing students at this year's Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate Examinations, CSEC. One of the top students from Queen's College wrote 29 subjects, getting passes in all of them, with 23 grade 1s and 6 2s. In delivering the results today, the Education Minister Priya Manik Chand noted that more than 225 students from across the country have secured grade 1 passes in more than 8 subject areas, while 33 students secured 14 or more grade 1 passes. 15 students from the Anna Regina Secondary School bagged more than 8 grade 1s, while 2 students from the Abraham Zule Secondary on the Essequibo Coast also received more than 8 grade 1 passes. Here in Georgetown, 59 students from Queen's College, 23 from the Bishop's High School, 8 from St. Stanislaus College, 18 from St. Rose's, 7 from St. Joseph's High, and 2 from the Brigham Secondary secured 8 or more grade 1 passes. In Region 6, the New Amsterdam Secondary School will be celebrating 3 students with more than 8 grade 1 passes, while the Berbice High School had 7 students with 8 or more grade 1 passes. 3 students from the J.C. Chandising School also secured more than 8 1s, and 5 students from the Skeldon Line Path Secondary secured more than 5 grade 1 passes. From the Anna Regina Secondary School, Rajwanath Sankar secured 23 grade 1s and 1 grade 2, while Randir Tony secured 19 grade 1s and 7 grade 2s.
I want to remind you that we are unable at this point to say in Guyana who's the top student for 100 reasons. There is still a review process that CSEC engages in, and so someone could have 11 ones and the other person could have 10 ones, and then by the time that review finishes, you have 2 people tying for 11. And then they look at the strength of the one. Did you get a profile, straight A profile, or did you get AAB? In some cases, you can get that and still get a grade 1. So we are not announcing top students today. We are announcing the students with the most grade 1s as is currently extant.
Meanwhile, Dave Chowty of Queen's College secured 23 grade 1 passes and 6 grade 2s, while Anaya Jain secured 17 grade 1 passes and 6 grade 2s, and 1 grade 3. Simran Edmonds secured 14 grade 1 passes, 6 grade 2s, and 1 grade 3. Gabrielle Todd, also of Queen's College, secured 14 grade 1s, 6 grade 2s, and 1 grade 3. And Tarika Prasad secured 15 grade 1s and 2 grade 2s. Several students from the Bishop's High School, Saraswati Vidyanikatan ISA Islamic School, New Amsterdam Secondary, Berbice High School, J.C. Chandising also gained more than 14 grade 1 passes.
This is a country that will cater for you. We're going to look after you here or wherever you are, and you're starting to see that. You have a corresponding responsibility. You are the new leaders. You are going to be the new politicians, the new scientists, the new teachers, the new CEO, the new doctors, the new accountants. You are who will get to take this country forward. And so we have to protect her. We have to protect her from outside forces and from hostile internal forces who thrive only on confusion.
While there was a decline in the pass rate in a number of subject areas, the Education Minister said she's confident of a turnaround next year. More on that coming up in just a moment.
Your own home is so much more than just four walls, floors, and ceilings. It's a lifetime of great memories and stories. Come talk to us and start your journey home today.
Republic Bank. We're the one for you.
Are you ready to elevate your career with a world-class education from the comfort of your home? The University of Excellence Management and Business, UEMB, Guyana's premier accredited and recognized tertiary institution, invites you to join one or more of our comprehensive 145-degree programs. Registration is now open for our next intake on September 9 and every 2 months thereafter. Enroll now and secure a 50% scholarship. Choose from an ABA, BBA, MBA, MPM, EMBA, EMPM, and LLM degrees, available in 14 specializations. Whether you hold an undergraduate degree, a diploma, or relevant professional qualifications, apply. We are an accredited degree-granting tertiary institution in Guyana. Our programs are also equivalent to a USA Regional Accredited degree. Submit your completed application form, proof of entrance qualification, and any form of ID. For more details, visit our administrative office in the Critchlow Labour College, front building, Wolford Avenue, or call 225-1395, 225-1397-9, 618-3434, and 681-3434. Progressing to a degree is as easy as ABC with UEMB. Deal with the best and forget the rest.
I can't wait until tomorrow.
Yes.
Start packing this, yeah?
I ain't start packing yet. Usually I pack a couple hours before and I go. Drive. I got my phone, I got my keys, my charger, my
Procrastinating planning for the future? Well, that's never a good idea. Let Demerara Mutual and Demerara Fire and General help you get started with planning for your future today. I'm with Dem.
Once you have registered for the virtual meeting, you would receive a registration email containing all the details you need to attend. You may need to check your junk or spam folder or your promotions tab in Gmail. Open the registration email and click on the blue button to join the meeting. In order to be correctly recognized during the meeting, enter your email address, then first and last name, then click Join Webinar.
Do you have a business and want to reach more customers? Then sell on Fizarro.com. Sign up is easy and free. Take advantage of our site traffic, online payment processing, delivery service, and much more. Grow your business today. Fizarro, Guyana's premier e-commerce marketplace.
Still with the release of those CSEC results today, Guyana has recorded a decline in the pass rate for the two main subject areas of Math and English at this year's Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate exams, although there were improvements in other subject areas. Giving a breakdown of this year's CSEC performance, Chief Education Officer Saddam Hussein noted that the overall pass rate with grade 1 to 3 passes in 5 or more subjects is 67.2%, which represents a slight reduction from last year. A total of 11,612 students wrote the exams this year, with improved performances recorded in 12 subject areas, while 12 other subject areas recorded constant, and there were declines in others. Only 31% of the students who wrote this year's math exam gained grade 1 to 3 passes, representing a 3% decline compared to last year. 69% of students who wrote English recorded grade 1 to 3 passes. The Education Minister Priya Malik Chand, in reflecting on the decline, said a strike by teachers earlier this year took place at a critical time as students were preparing for the exams.
Even with that harshness and shock into the system, we did not because of measures the ministry took to lessen the impact of that strike, we didn't do as badly as someone sitting objectively trying to analyze pre-results what we would have done. We didn't do as badly. So where we dropped in mathematics, still something not happy about. We dropped a couple percentage points. The Caribbean dropped 7 percentage points. 0.7, the number after 6. We dropped 3.
Ms. Manik-Chan said systems are already being put in place to ensure that there is a turnaround next year in those subject areas. Meanwhile, there has been mixed performances in the business subjects. Principle of Business recorded a pass rate of 74%. Economics saw a declined pass rate of 61%. Principles of Accounts recorded a pass rate of 64%. And Office Administration improved from 85% to 88%.
Performances improved in the sciences, except for chemistry and integrated science. So we had an increase in HSB, in biology, and in physics. Chemistry moved from a pass rate of 60% in 2023 to 59% in 2024, a drop of 1%. Physics moved from 54% in 2023 to 66% in 2024.
All of the technical and vocational subjects saw a pass rate of over 80%, except for clothing and textiles, which recorded a pass rate of just over 70%. Guyanese cultural icon Dave Martins was remembered today as a true Guyanese and Caribbean man at a moving and solemn funeral service this morning, just before his cremation. Martins passed away on Sunday at the age of 90. A private funeral and cremation service was held this morning, in keeping with the family's wishes. It was attended by family members and close friends and government officials also. A national memorial service is to be held at a later date, according to a statement from the government. The Office of the President released video clips of the farewell service this afternoon for the man who became one of Guyana's most recognized and celebrated singers and cultural ambassadors. The widow of Dave Martins, environmentalist Annette R. June Martins, reflected on their 15-year marriage and the spark that led to their love and relationship.
But he was very persistent, and 1 year later we were married. Love is kind, love is patient, love is forgiving, love is so much, and that was what Dave was. I was really blessed to have him in my life and to have 15 years of absolute joy and happiness and solitude. And today he's in a good place. He's surrounded by friends and family and all of you that are here who I know care for him deeply.
And President Irfan Ali in his tribute said Dave Martins was more than just a national asset.
Every single regional leader, as young, I wouldn't want to say old, but as experienced and as young, they all are acquainted with Dave and they see him as a regional man. They value him as a regional man. That is why in my brief statement, I position him as such. Because doing less would not be giving justice to who he was. There are a number of national assets that we have. And I've made it a duty to let these persons know their national asset.
The president also announced that just recently he instructed the Foreign Affairs Minister to officially nominate Dave Martins to receive the Order of Caribbean Award, which is handed out annually by CARICOM. Close family friend, retired Major General Joe Singh, said there was no doubt that Dave Martins served Guyana and served the country well, through his music, his writings, and his love for country.
So this Guyanese has served his country with this dignity, with honor, with love, as reflected in his many, I think nearly 300 songs that he produced. Of course, the iconic Not a Blade of Grass stands out as his masterpiece. Some of us call it our second anthem, our informal anthem.
Dave Martins was honored with a national award a number of years ago, and 2 years ago, the University of Guyana honored him with an honorary doctorate of letters. He also received numerous other awards and accolades, both locally and internationally, over the years for his contributions to Guyana's culture. His songs have crossed generations, and many of them remain as relevant today as they were decades ago when they were first written.
Are you looking for the best high school education at affordable fees? Then register your child today at the VYC Academy. Now enrolling grades 7, 8, 9, and 10 students for the 2024-2025 academic year. VYC Academy, achieving academic excellence. For more information, call us on 227-1013 or WhatsApp us at 649-1300.
Region 4, the Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union will be hosting its annual general meeting for the period 2021 to 2022 on Sunday, the 25th of August, 2024 for members of Region Number 4. The meeting will be convened at the Critchlow Labor College, Wolford Avenue at 10 hours. Members are encouraged to pre-register at bit.ly/GPSCCU AGM 2024 for further instructions on how to take part in the meeting and to vote for a new committee of management. The meeting will take place both online and in person at various locations across the country. Full participation of members is encouraged. Let us move your credit union forward. The Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union. People helping people.
Your own home is so much more than just four walls, floors, and ceilings. It's a lifetime of great memories and stories. Come talk to us and start your journey home today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Monster, bust the flavors. We're full of flavors. Bust the flavors, that me crave for. We're full of flavors. Tell your neighbors about the bust the flavors. Grab a bust the flavors. Yeah, thirst buster, grab a buster. Bust the flavor, taste the savor. Buster, bust the flavors. Buster, bust the flavors.
A proposal by the Alliance for Change for the political parties and civil society in Guyana to craft a 10 to 15-year development plan for the country has not been ruled out by the main opposition, the People's National Congress Reformer. However, PNC and opposition leader Aubrey Norton today said that such a plan with the current PPP civic administration might not be feasible. Mr. Norton said he believes his party differs fundamentally with the PPP on national priorities, development strategies, leadership styles, moral duties, and values.
Extant political situation where the government is bent on corruption, where the government sees its focus on infrastructure, where the government sees its interest in ensuring its elite, its family, friends, and favorites are getting richer and richer, we differ fundamentally from them because we want a people-centered approach in which we put the interests of the people of Guyana first.
On the issue of national development strategies and priorities, Mr. Norton said his party believes in putting people first, while the current government appears more interested in taking care of just a few.
Therefore, at this stage, we have basically two diametrically opposed positions. But however, by that statement, we haven't ruled out moving forward, we find political consensus and create the conditions for a joint development plan.
The opposition leader also said a joint economic plan must be based on solid consensus or shared political understanding, and it cannot work with a government that appears bent on domination and control.
You can engage the People's Progressive Party at some stage to get political consensus. What we're saying at present, they are showing no interest in political consensus. They're showing interest in domination and control. And therefore, in the present environment, it is extremely difficult to achieve the objective. But we haven't ruled out, like it is stated here, the need for joint planning, but understanding that a prerequisite for joint planning is a solid political consensus or shared political understandings.
If his party is to change its position, Mr. Norton said the PPP government must first agree to a number of basic things, like having consensus on removing partisanship from national projects. The re-elected chairman of the National Tushaus Council, Tushau Derek John, has urged his fellow Indigenous leaders to utilize monies given to them by the state in a transparent manner. There have been concerns in the past about how monies which were given to some village leaders from the sale of carbon credits were spent. Addressing the opening of the National Tushaus Conference on Monday, Tushau John said while some of the Tushaus are new, the executive remains willing to work with them to ensure that they can positively impact their communities.
These resources are very critical. They are very important. And we need to utilize these resources in a way that will bring benefits and transform the lives of our people. Accountability, transparency, is very critical. And so we recognize the fact that some of us are pretty young, and that is why the National Tushau Council, we are willing to work. We have supported villages in the past 2 years to develop our strategic plan.
John said Indigenous villages have seen massive transformation over the last 2 years, especially with the direct transfer of funds from the sale of carbon credits. He noted that the resources are now available to bring many of their ideas to life.
In the past, we had ideas, we had plans, but we did not have the resources. Today, we have the resources that can be able to support and to make us transform those ideas into a reality. And so, I know there are some challenges that we face, and that is why when we sit this afternoon and we select our regional reps to form the executive body of the National Tushaus Council, it is very important that we put the right qualified, capable leaders who can lead us in the next 3 years. That is something that is very, very critical.
The National Tushau Council chairman also noted that with new legislation to protect the rights of Indigenous people, village leaders must now push to ensure that their people are not left behind.
Let us do not fail our people. So use every moment of your time to truly not be selfish. Think about the people that you have left behind. Think of the people who want to hear you taking back good news to them. Think about the people who are there that want to see the continuous development of our country.
The National Tushaus Conference will continue for the rest of the week.
Are you looking for the best high school education at affordable fees? Then register your child today at the VYC Academy. Now enrolling grades 7, 8, 9, and 10 students for the 2024-2025 academic year. VYC Academy, achieving academic excellence. For more information, call us on 227-1013 or WhatsApp us at 649-1300.
Win one of 10 great prizes in the Mobile Dip and Win promotion. Win a motorcycle, TVs, shopping sprees, or free mobile lubricant. Just buy any mobile lubricant, collect your entry form, complete it, and drop it into boxes provided at leading stores. Yes, buy any mobile lubricant and have a chance to win great prizes. Promotion ends October 2, 2024. Mobile lubricant, proven performance for your engine.
What was supposed to be a night of celebration turned into disaster after 4 friends who were all drunk left the bar in the city without a designated driver. Designate a driver. Don't drink and drive.
Region 4. The Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union will be hosting its annual general meeting for the period 2021 to 2022 on Sunday, the 25th of August, 2024 for members of Region Number 4. The meeting will be convened at the Critchlow Labor College, Wolford Avenue at 10 hours. Members are encouraged to pre-register at bit.ly/GPSCCU AGM 2024 for further instructions on how to take part in the meeting and to vote for a new committee of management. The meeting will take place both online and in person at various locations across the country. Full participation of members is encouraged. Let us move your credit union forward. The Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union. People helping people.
Guyana's economy is rapidly transforming, and we're all part of it. Guyoil is at the forefront of this development by providing reliable and efficient energy and supporting community development from the very core. 100% of Guyoil's profit goes back to building schools, roads, and other important infrastructure that connects our cities and towns, providing fuel to domestic, marine, industrial, and aerial transportation. Guyoil has now repositioned itself as market leader in the petroleum industry, building a better future for all of us.
Across the region tonight, let's begin in Haiti. The U.S. government has imposed sanctions on the former president of Haiti, Michel Joseph Martelly. Those sanctions follow accusations that he abused his influence to facilitate drug trafficking into the U.S. and also sponsored gangs which have contributed to instability across Haiti. The Treasury Department's acting under Secretary for Terrorism and Financial Intelligence, Bradley Smith, said the action emphasizes a significant and destabilizing role the former Haitian president and other corrupt political elites played in perpetuating the ongoing crisis in Haiti. Haiti is engulfed in gang violence while peaceful protesters are tear-gassed by the police as they call on law enforcement to help them stop the gangs that have been violently seizing control of various neighborhoods. Hundreds of police officers from Kenya have arrived in Haiti for a UN-backed mission led by the East African country to deal with the gangs. A July UN report stated that gang violence in Haiti has displaced more than 300,000 children since March, with many of those children living in makeshift shelters. Martelly, who served as president from 2011 to 2016, was previously sanctioned by the Canadian government in November of 2022 for financing gangs. The Caribbean Examination Council has reported a worrying surge in incidents of misconduct during its May to June 2024 exam sessions. The irregularities include candidates bringing unauthorized cell phones into the testing centers, engaging in outright cheating, and even impersonating other students. CSEC's Director of Operations, Nicole Manning, said it's a very serious matter. She recounted one particularly egregious case where a candidate was caught trying to pass themselves off as someone else. This year saw 54 such incidents, a marked increase from the 36 cases documented last year. The official said the reports are not just mere allegations. One brazen candidate she revealed was even caught literally on their phone and admitted to Googling exam questions during the assessment exams. And finally tonight's international news. Panama has started repatriating undocumented migrants on flights financed by the United States. The move comes less than 2 months after Jose Raul Molino was sworn in as Panama's new president. Mr. Molino campaigned on a promise to close the Darien Gap, the dangerous stretch of jungle which more than 500,000 migrants crossed last year on their way to North from South America. The Biden administration said it had agreed to pay for the flights as part of its efforts to deter irregular migration. A group of 29 Colombians with criminal records were the first to be returned on Tuesday. Under an agreement jointly signed by the Panamanian Foreign Minister and the U.S. Homeland Security Secretary, the U.S. has committed to helping Panama with $6 million for equipment, transportation, and logistics to remove foreign nationals who do not have a legal basis to remain in Panama. And that's your News Source Evening Bulletin for tonight. I'm Gordon Mosley reporting and encouraging you to have a safe and enjoyable night.